How good can a $22 outdoor PTZ security camera really be? Let's find out in today's video as I test the AceCam 8MP dual lens PTZ Wi-Fi IP security camera. So this camera uses two lenses, one fixed and one that can pan and tilt. It then combines both feeds into a single file with a fixed lens on top and the PTZ lens below. The camera is advertised as 8MP, supposedly 4MP for each lens. However, it actually records in 2304 by 2592, which is only 6MP. So I'm not sure where the 8MP figure is coming from. Even in the camera settings it says 6MP. Maybe they have more models, I'm not really sure. Anyway, the daytime image quality is decent, especially considering the camera only costs $22. You could probably identify someone up to about 5 meters away. Nighttime performance, however, is not as impressive. The camera do have built-in spotlights, allowing it to record in full color at night, but the overall quality in low light conditions is not that great. The camera also supports auto tracking, which does work okay, but keep in mind this camera will track anything that moves. So if you have auto tracking turned on in an area where there is a lot of movement, the camera will constantly track something, including trees. It also supports preset points and cruise. So if you're on a tight budget and only need a basic security camera to keep an eye on your backyard, store or other area, this camera might be a good option. I would recommend placing this camera under some kind of cover just to protect it from the elements. And while I tested spraying some water on it and it held up good, this camera is made of cheap plastic, so I wouldn't risk leaving it out in the rain or the sun for too long. So the camera works with an app called IC, which you can download from Google Play Store or App Store. You can then receive push notifications to your phone when the camera detects motion, and then view the recordings directly on your phone from playback saved on the camera's microSD card. And the camera supports up to 128GB microSD card. The camera can be set to record 24/7 or only when motion is detected. And since the camera supports OnVIF, you should be able to connect it to most brands and VARs or software that supports OnVIF. The camera also have a web interface that you can access by typing the camera's IP address in a web browser. And I logged in using admin as username and password blank, but you can change the password and username in the app. And I used Firefox to access the camera. Okay, so to add the camera in the app, we tap on the plus icon, then add device. Here select Wi-Fi camera, then next, and select your home Wi-Fi and the password. After that, a QR code is generated that you need to hold in front of the camera lens until you hear it's connected, and that's it. Now you can access the camera. So here we have live view, and as you can see we got both lenses here. And here we can talk through the camera, turn on and off audio, record video, take a snapshot and change the image quality. Here we got playbacks and alarm videos, but to watch alarm videos you need a cloud subscription. Down here we got the cloud storage, which is optional, alarm and strobe light, PTZ controls, turn on auto tracking, where you can set the duration as well as the sensitivity. Favorites is where we set our preset points. Cruise control we can select from preset points where we want the camera to patrol between. And then we have PTZ reverse and SD card album. To access the camera settings we tap up here in the top right corner. Here in basic settings we can flip the screen, change the camera name, set speaker volume, etc. In storage management we can see how much is left on the SD card as well as format the SD card. In record settings we can set it to record 24/7 or when motion is detected. Duration of the recordings, turn on and off audio and change the image quality. Here in smart alarm we got all the alarm settings and push settings. In alarm mode we can turn on the warning light and the siren or record our own message. And I think that's most of the interesting settings to show you. I will also quickly show you all the camera settings we have in the web interface, and if it's too fast you can always pause the video at any time. Okay, let's have a look at some recordings. Here we have daytime recorded with the highest image quality with audio turned on. And here I test the pan and tilt. This is at night using the infrared lights. And at night using the spotlights for full color night vision. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I see you in the next one.